Ali Lapetina is a photographer who documents immigrant and refugee integration, urban visionaries, and longtime residents living within a post-industrial city. Take a look.
We are in Bonglatown, which is located in Detroit, just north of Hamtramck. Primarily, 80% of the people that live here are from Bangladesh. I've been doing photography since 2010, but professionally since 2013. I primarily work as a commercial photographer. I work as like a marketing storyteller, if that's even a category. So I do a lot of real life stories that get used for marketing. So I work with a lot of foundations and then local companies here in Detroit. I was introduced to the neighborhood when I was volunteering at an urban farm. And my first day photographing the farm, I noticed two women collecting sticks in the alleyway. And I kind of followed them, and I didn't know where they were from. Somehow through a conversation, a few words that we both understood, they told me that they were from Bangladesh. Through that experience of them planting their garden, I became familiar with one family and then started following them that first summer that I was in the neighborhood. Initially, when I had met the women, I had my camera with me, so instinctually I just started shooting them, not thinking about what the final outcome was or what was going to happen with the photographs. A professor of mine mentioned that he would love to feature the work on Detroit Center for Contemporary Photography's website. So about 10 months later, I had shown the first set of work. Through that, I've continued to photograph the community and learn about more of the families because I started a women's center in the neighborhood for the women and children. Right now, we are in a donated garage that a Bengali gentleman gave me and the women of Bonglatown. So almost every Sunday, we meet here for art activities. So roughly there's 10 to 15 young girls, and sometimes the moms come because of the relationships that I've built photographing as well as working with the children and the women. I find that I'm also just helping them when they call me, giving them a ride somewhere, or they need to go pick up prescription, or working with one of the women to sell these baskets so I can give her a few dollars so then she can, buy something that she needs. So I bought land in the neighborhood so we could have like a forever space for women of Bonglatown. So not only for the girls to have a place to gather every Sunday, but also a place for women to grow food if they need to. Yeah, growing food cuts so many costs for the women, and they also work with a friend of mine to sell the produce that they grow. So as much as I enjoy photographing these women in this community, it's also important for me to think about how can my resources help them, share what they do and just bring opportunity to the women because they deserve it. They do so much. They're like head of the household, and I think it's important that we honor that.